everybody, it's MiaMor, and today I'm going to share with you some creative stories that some of my high schoolers made during summer camp. So these are their creative stories, and I hope you enjoy.
A man wanted to travel in the beautiful city, but he doesn't have money, so he was disappointed. One day he was walking to the streets. He found a carpet. That time he reminded a good idea. He thought if he rides a carpet, he will be able to travel anywhere. His face be filled with smiling. He ride a carpet and then he said to a carpet, "I want to go beautiful city." Then the carpet starts to move back and forth, and the carpet flies in the sky. His eyes blinded with glee. Finally, he arrived beautiful city where he wanted to go. He was really happy and touched. The city was wonderful and really beautiful. He moved around the city. He met 3 women smiling, and that made him happy. He thought if people have this carpet, everyone's face will be filled with smiling.
There was a town. The townspeople fought, so the town divided to towns. They became enemies each other. One town has many factories, but another had farms. So between 2 towns, they made a market for profit. In the town that had farms, there were beautiful three sisters, and the youngest had curiosity. In the town that had factories, environment was bad, so they bought fresh food in the market and they ate. The factory townsmen who came to the market for food saw the youngest woman and fell in love. They loved. However, their parents didn't agree their relationship. One day, the factory town's environment rapidly became bad, so they couldn't live anymore in the town. Then the woman persuaded the farm town's people, and they helped the factory town. 2 towns became 1 town, and they reconciled. The man and woman married and took care of their baby. They lived together happily.
Here, it doesn't matter how well a person can write in Parisian script, conjugate a verb, or finish a vocabulary test. To learn, improve, and truly use your target language, we need to speak. This is the stage when language students can come up, and feelings of shyness or insecurity hinder all their hard work. In Eastern cultures where saving face is a strong social value, EFL teachers often complain that students, despite years of studying English, simply will not speak.
A single method. Language learners who use multiple methods get to practice different skills and see concepts explained in different ways. What's more, the variety can keep them from getting stuck in a learning rut. When choosing a class, learners should seek a course that practices the 4 language skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking.
Jack and his mother live in a town called Roromi. Jack's mother is dead in terrible war, and Jack has no brother and sister, so Jack and his mother love each other. One day there is a war in Roromi. Jack and his mother try to escape Roromi. However, they lost way. They don't know where are they until midnight, and they are cold and hungry. They have no power and they are tired, so they sleep. Tomorrow when they wake up, they are in new place. The new place is very strange. There are no color, no sun, no moon, no animal, even people are not there. Jack and his mother are scared. They start looking around. Suddenly Jack stopped walking. His mother asked, "Jack, what are you looking at?" Jack answered, "There is a woman. The woman is looking at a castle." Jack approaches to the woman and says, "Hello, I'm Jack, where am I?" The woman says, "Hi, I'm Laura. This place has no name," and asks, "You are not this world person. If you go into the castle, you can go back to your house." Jack says, "Really?" And he and his mother go into the castle. Finally, he and his mother reach Ruru.
Mina is there, but she likes human life, so she come human world. She live in apartment. It is closed, Kalata Tower. Someday she go to Sarah department store and she watched him. She didn't know his name, but she fell in love. His face is like prince and his perfume is cool water. His lip is like cherry, so she want to suck his lip. Suddenly she kissed him. His lips tasted first love and sweet. She put in tongue in his mouth. He surprised and angry, so he said, "Who are you?" Mina said, "Secret makes woman. Don't find my name." Mina disappeared in Sarah department store, but she forget her wallet. Him get her wallet. Next day, he called his phone number. He said, "I'm Peter. Your name is Mina?" She said, "Yes, I'm Mina speaking." He said, "You forget wallet. And I want to meet you." They meet in cafe. He said, "Do you want to date with me?" She said, "Yes, I do." Therefore, they date in Kalata Tower and they drink many cocktails. They go to hotel. Mina said, "You made me hot." Peter said, "Me too." They go to bed, but Mina can't sleep with him. Earth can't love with human. She go to outside and she cried. She still made earthquake. So many people died. God said, "You must go to hardest world, and or else can't love with human forever."
In fact, today the finished to see with you. I see you have to understand me. My mind decides difficult, so I will say for you. In fact, I think on today morning. Get up for sunshine, so very shine. Everything will be changed, also my mind to you. But I love you. Now I will change it myself. You compare me to another woman secretly. I see myself cried alone in the fantasy that was broken again and again. I love you. I love you. But I love you, yeah? Yes, but I will. You learn in my way.
Not listening enough. Language learning begins with the silent period. Just as babies learn to produce language by hearing and mimicking sounds, language learners need to practice listening in order to learn. This can reinforce learned vocabulary and structures and help learners see patterns in language. Listening is a communicative skill we use most in daily life, yet it can be difficult to practice unless you live in a foreign country or attend immersive language classes. The solution? Find music, TV shows and movies in the target language and listen as often as possible.
Lack of curiosity in language learning attitude can be a key factor in how a student progresses. A learner who is keen about the target culture will be more successful in their language studies. The culturally curious students will be more receptive to the language and more open to forming relationships with native speakers.
A cat and she lived together. One day she went to play the board. Looking after a house, she said, "Go." The cat agreed to her. Bye-bye. The cat was boring. The cat waited her, but she didn't come back. That day, while the cat played alone, suddenly he want to go to toilet. So he go to toilet. However, the door didn't open. Oh my God! After then, he endured and endured, but because 20 minutes was left until she come back. Although he endured, he ended up that wetted his pants.
Want to travel in the beautiful city, but he don't have money, so he was disappointed. One day he was walking to the street. He found a carpet. That time he reminded of a good idea. He thought if he ride the carpet, he will be able to travel anywhere. His face filled smiling. He ride the carpet and then he say a carpet, "I want to go beautiful city." Then the carpet starts to move back and forth, and the carpet flies in the sky. His eyes widened with glee. Finally, he arrived beautiful city where he wanted to go. He was really happy and touched. 도시지 was wonderful and really beautiful. He moved around the city. He met 3 women smiling, and that made him happy. He thought that everyone can happy, and happiness is always around us.